Black women are dying at alarming rates during childbirth compared to white women. 65% of these deaths are preventable. When Black women tell their birthing stories, it encourages healthcare providers to listen and empowers moms to expect and advocate for equitable and respectful care.
Just because you're homeless doesn't mean you don't deserve the right health care. I found out I was pregnant when I was 4 months, and because of my insurance, it was difficult for me to find the right doctor. So when I did find the right doctor, I tried to let her know that with my first pregnancy, what I experienced. Well, she was booking my appointments. She'll have it 1 month, and then I won't see her again for like the next month, which I feel like I should have saw her at least twice a month, concerning that I found out I was pregnant so late. But she made it like once every month, and then it was during COVID, so it was real difficult for me to have like other people with me. I could only be by myself. In the duration of my pregnancy, I was experiencing like heavy cramps, and I had went to the doctors, and they told me because I wasn't dilating that they had to send me back home. But I tried to let my doctor know that my previous experience with my first pregnancy, I didn't have a water break. I didn't have none of the cramps. So she still wasn't trying to hear me. So my baby aspirated from the 13th all the way up until the 17th. And then when he came out, he had full-blown jaundice. And I was telling the first nurse on first shift that it seemed like something is wrong with him. And when I had told her that, they had did the jaundice and found out that he was at a 13 with jaundice. So they put him under a LED light, and by the second shift, I was letting them know that my baby is like experiencing some type of straining up under this light. And I kept trying to tell him like, it's something wrong with him. And when the night shift came, I told the nurse, and she told the doctor. The doctor called back with an attitude like, we were just trying to leave him in there so y'all can bond. I'm like, hey, I don't want to bond with him. It's something really wrong with him. Can y'all please take him to the ICU? And they still waited 15 to 20 minutes to come in and get him. So by that time, when he went up to the ICU, because I supposedly caused so much commotion because I was trying to get him up to the ICU, I wasn't able to stay with him. So they discharged me the next day, and he had to stay in there. He stayed in there for a week. So during that week, I was calling every day because this is my second son. And even though I am going through homelessness, I still want to make sure his health, and I'm not there with him. So I want to make sure he's in good hands. Well, when I was calling, they were like being rude on the phone, wasn't giving me a direct answer. So after we were discharged and him developing, I realized that I started seeing little stuff as far as his growth. Like he's lower on the chart from other kids where he's supposed to be. And that's very concerning for me. So I've been reaching out to get him help. Even though we had started out in a rough situation and we were homeless, now we have a home. My son, he's flourishing, he's playing with his brother, and he's growing, and I'm very excited to see what the future has for him.